Hey guys, welcome to Mad Scientist BBQ. I'm Jeremy Yoder. Today, I've got 9 racks of ribs. I have 9 different rubs to use. And we're gonna answer the ultimate question of barbecue. What is the best rib rub? To figure out which would be the best contenders for the rib rubs, Arvin, manager here at the Barbecue HQ, helped me pick these out. He's got a lot of experience with the rubs and he picked out some of the real winners for us. So, what was your thought process when kind of selecting these?
I wanted to give you a nice variable from all the rubs that we carry, so one from each company. That way we can showcase what I believe is the best rub.
Got it. So we're gonna get different kinds of flavors, but the best kind of in each category?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm excited. So at this point, we're just gonna trim these ribs up. We're gonna score the membranes on the back, and we're gonna season them with the corresponding rub. We're all seasoned up here, and most of the rubs have kind of a reddish component, maybe from the paprika or something like that. A couple of them, like the Dominator rub and the Hog Waller, don't have very much red in them. And obviously the salt and pepper doesn't have red in it either. But we're gonna put them in there. We're going to label exactly where each rack of ribs is so we can keep track of it. We're not just relying on memory. And we're gonna let them go for about 3 hours on the smoke. Put them on the smoke, low heat. All right, these ribs have been on for about 4 hours now, and they've gotten great smoke flavor. We've been cooking at about 235 degrees, and where they are on the cooker, there's only about 5 to 10 degrees difference from one side to the other, so it's pretty consistent, so that's what we wanted. So we're gonna wrap them, put them back in the exact same order so we don't lose track of which one is which, and we're gonna use foil, and then we're gonna keep cooking at the same temperature. We might bump it up to 250 from 235, but we're just trying to get them nice and tender, and anything that's kind of gotten maybe a little too hard, we're trying to soften up so we have delicious ribs. The whole process of cooking, the reason we used unwrapped at first is because we want that smoke flavor to accumulate on the outside, and we want the fat to render. It's a very, very important point. Get your fat to render. That's gonna make a juicier rib in the end. So at this point, throw them in the foil, but before we wrap them up, we're gonna spray them with some apple cider vinegar, and then we're gonna seal that, put it back on the smoker, and cook them until they're tender. We're not worried about time at this point, we're just worried about feel. So when the ribs start to break when you pick them up, you know that they're done. Or if you poke it with a probe and it feels like butter, you know that they're done. So we're gonna get these on here, get them back in the cooker, and we'll show you a shot of those ribs before we wrap them all up to see the kind of color and the differences in color based on how much sugar's in the rub or how much paprika and things like that. So we're gonna get these guys back on there and get them finished up. Yeah, look at that. We should get a shot of this.
Yeah.
Dude, this smells amazing.
Break it.
Did you get it? Okay. Oh, it smells great. I think it smells great. One important note about wrapping. Always have the meat side facing down because you want all the liquid to pool there and soften that meat up as much as possible. Soften up that bark. Meat side down on the wrap. All right. Ooh. I like this one.
That one is honey chipotle, Killer Bee, Cosmos.
You know what the weird thing is? When you do it so many times, you develop like a technique that you repeat over and over again without even thinking about it.
There you go, sir.
Like, if somebody asked me how do you wrap the ribs, I'd say I don't know, I wrap. But when I do it, I realize I do it exactly the same way. Thank you, Arvin. Now, these look okay. These are winners. This bottle though is not a winner. It's a loser. Quite frankly, it's the worst bottle I've ever seen. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I will trade you.
Thank you.
Quite welcome. Boom.
Woo.
Oh yeah, which one is this?
That one is Genie's Trinity from Simply Marvelous.
I like this, but look.
Sorry, like almost there. That's just right there.
These are coming from the. I'm not upset about it. Let's keep an eye on those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are more done than anything else. I don't know why. One more. The one's on the back side of the. Ooh. Well, looks like we're gonna need another one. Dude, these though. These are gonna be my favorite. I can tell you right now.
Salt and pepper, man.
The thing is, I think the more barbecue you eat, like the simpler you like to keep it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's one of those things, it's like a phase. I remember after I turned 21, I got really into craft beer, and I was trying to drink the hoppiest hoppy beer that ever existed. Tastes like pine resin. And then I outgrew it. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not in pursuit of hops anymore. So I don't know if that's a phase. Maybe I'll go back to being like, I want some of that rub.
There you go.
We got all of our samples of ribs laid out here, and Arvin pointed something out to me that I didn't really think about before. Even though these looked totally different when we put the rub on in the beginning, they've all come out to about the same color. Maybe the honey chipotle Killer Bee is a little darker, and the backdraft is maybe a little darker, but even just the salt and pepper has a deep mahogany color, just like all the others. So in terms of color, I guess if you're putting real smoke on your ribs, you don't need to have color additives in the rub itself. So if you're putting paprika in there for color and nothing else, then maybe it's a waste of time. But we're here not so much about the color, we're here about the flavor. And so we're gonna go one by one down the line, and we're gonna try them all and give you our impressions. This isn't about tenderness, it's not about moisture, because if that's off, then I screwed it up. But it's about the taste that we get on the outside of the meat. My guess and my bias is we're gonna get the most flavor with the salt and pepper in terms of smoke, and the more tiny particles in the rub there are, the less smoke flavor will come through. Maybe I'm wrong, but we're gonna find out. So here we go, we're gonna start off with salt and pepper. I get a lot of smoke coming through.
Oh yeah.
Really simple, flavor of pork, flavor of smoke, a little bit of salt, and some pepper.
Yeah.
It's not complicated, but
No, not at all.
yeah, this is my favorite way to eat ribs. Maybe just a light glaze on top, but
Yeah.
I'm super biased on this. This is my favorite way, but I'm willing to try all the others. I went for bite 2, just because I know I'm gonna love this. Oh, it's a bummer. But clean bone underneath, you know you did it right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give each one a score.
Okay.
Okay? So I just decided I'm gonna give each one a score in terms of flavor. For me, that's like a 9.5. That's exactly the flavor I want on the rib when I cook it. What do you give it? You're not gonna hurt my feelings about it.
I'll give it an 8.
An 8?
I mean, I like salt and pepper, but sometimes I do like, you know, throwing some different rubs
Totally.
that way.
Yeah,
But,
totally. To each his own. The beauty of barbecue is you can do it however you want to do it.
Yeah.
Even if you want to do it the way Randy does it, you can do it that way too. But however you like it, that's the way you should do it.
Number 2 is the Oak Ridge Dominator Sweet Rub.
Ooh, okay. You definitely taste the sweet. I'm not getting nearly the clean, you know, clear signal of smoke that I got on the other. This is still good. You still taste smoke. I like the sweetness. I actually wish there were a little bit more salt.
I think so.
I think a tiny bit more salt.
Yeah.
Flavor's really good though. Love the flavor. Really happy with it.
I love that clean bite through.
Oh,
awesome.
Nice. So we don't want it to fall. I just keep eating. I gotta stop. Okay. So we don't want it to fall apart, but we want a clean bite and we want the bone to be clean underneath. So pat myself on the back. We did okay on that. I'll give it an 8.2. 8.2. I like the sweet. I like the clear signal of smoke that I give the salt and pepper.
I'm gonna be mad with it. I'm gonna give it a 6.
6. Okay.
I mean, it just to me, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be more flavor, and it just wasn't there for me.
It didn't. You know what? I think you're right. I think you're probably closer with the score. I just don't want to trash them. Maybe I didn't add enough, something like that. But not a ton of flavor there. It just kind of mutes everything, it seems like. There is some sweet, but I wish there were either more sweet or more salt or something.
I think a little bit of both. I think it would have perfect.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3 is actually one of my favorites. It's simply Marvelous Genie's Trinity.
Marvelous Genie's Trinity. Here we go. That's better.
Oh, you can taste the flavor instantly.
More flavor for sure. Okay.
I think that was really good.
I like the flavors that you get with this.
Yes.
A lot more. But again, I don't get the clear signal of smoke.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know, for me, I love the smoke flavor, and that I would count against it. But in terms of all the spices that they use in the rub, they all come through.
Yes.
It's not like it's muted everything. It's like, oh, boom, 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 spice, spice, spice.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm missing is the smoke. I would give this an 8.7.
I'm gonna do a 9.
9?
Yeah, it was good.
Cool.
I wish, you know, like you said, it just mutes the smoke, but it's still that flavor. That was like instantly.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, I doubt that any of these are going to be bad, but it's just all personal preference.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what's number 4?
Number 4 is the Pits and Spits Ultimate Rib Rub.
Oh, okay. I've had this one before.
This one I've never had this one. Just the pepper flakes in there, like.
Yeah, you could tell this one even if you didn't have everything written down, but we'll give it a shot. I like this one. To me, this is really savory. You get a lot of savory notes.
Yeah, you do.
You know, I don't know if it's garlic, onion, pepper that I just really like, but I think this is my favorite of the rub so far. I like it a lot.
Yeah, no, this is really good. I'm gonna try to be good and only take one bite. That way,
one bite. Everybody knows the rules, guys. Come on. What do you score it?
I'm gonna get 9.
I'll go 8.9.
Number 5 is another one of my favorites, and actually for our shop, it's probably our number 1 seller, is the Suckle Busters Hog Waller.
Well, the name gets a 10. The name gets a 10. Let's try the rib. Oh, there's some like chilies in there, like a little bit. It's not hot, but
no,
you kind of feel it. It doesn't hit you though. It's just you just know it's there. Ooh.
Yeah, no, this is good.
That's good. That's good.
You see why it's our number 1 seller.
Yeah, I gotta stop. I'm gonna be full by the end. I'll give that one a 9.
I'll do 9.5.
9.5?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. All right. That one, very tasty. Okay, number 6, right?
Number 6 is Meat Church Holy Voodoo. This
Sounds
one,
sacrilegious.
I've never had it yet. I know it's more of a Cajun flavor, so I'm ready to give this a try.
Okay, here we go. That's a different flavor profile than everything else we've tried so far. I wish I were smart enough to know exactly what it is, but
it's after you take that first bite, you get a nice like little kick at the end. I like that.
I think it's an appropriate level of sweetness too.
Oh yeah.
I like how sweet it is. I wouldn't want it sweeter. I wouldn't want it less sweet. I'm really impressed.
That's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been missing out.
Yeah. Major respect. 9.2.
I'm gonna do 9.5.
All right. Okay, this has been my favorite of the rubs so far.
This is Cosmos Q's honey chipotle killer bee.
I do know I love chipotle, and I do love honey. Let's find out if I love honey chipotle killer bee. It's kind of the same as the Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
Where it feels like everything's just kind of muted out.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just not getting, oh, clear flavor here, clear flavor here. It's kind of,
yeah,
turns into gray.
I definitely agree.
I'd go 6.5.
I think it's 6.5, yeah.
6.5? Okay. That's a real bummer for me. I was really looking forward to that one.
I was too. Number 8 is Code 3 Backdraft.
Sounds dangerous. Ooh. It's windy here in Simi Valley.
It is. I think it's, I don't know, for me it's kind of muted.
I think it's definitely better than the last one, the Honey Chipotle Killer Bee.
Agree.
I get a little bit of like chili heat that I like, but for some of these, it was like kind of fireworks of spices going off. This is kind of, you know, just, I don't know, flattens everything out so you don't get clear flavors here and there. It's kind of a,
You can now kind of like just not eating it, you can still, I can still taste a little bit of spice, like heat.
I love spicy, so I like that part of it for sure.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be sad with that rib.
No.
But
it's cooked perfect.
We gave this one a 6.5. I think for the backdraft, I'd give it a 7.3.
I'm gonna do 7.
7?
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Barbecue pork rub.
So it's Caribbean style seasoning then?
Yes.
All right.
Like
Get some sweetness, for sure. It'd be funny if they just took a dump right on a rib.
That one, you definitely got flavor like instantly.
Yeah, you get the flavor up front. It's sweet. It's nice. I think it's better than the previous two.
Yes, I would agree.
I go 8.2.
I'll go 8.
I mean, it's a good rub. If you like that flavor profile, then that's great. Now, here's the real test. I'm gonna take a bite of the first one and still see if I think it's as good as it was. Here we go. Yeah. Just boom, smoke. It's exactly what I like in ribs. You know, to me, the perfect rib is a salt and pepper rib, cooked to tenderness, glazed with sauce. Then you get the sweetness from the sauce. You get the pure smoke flavor. You don't have anything covering up all the surface to absorb smoke. So I'm admittedly totally biased, and this is already my favorite rib, so this may not have been a fair playing field here, but yeah, to me, this is still the way to go.
I honestly, I would change my score on the salt and pepper too. After trying them and going back, you can't. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good.
Okay.
I think with some little some sauce, I think spot on is gonna be.
I think because I think then you have all the savoriness there, plus some sweetness.
Yeah.
And then to me, that's how I like to eat ribs. But I was most impressed with the Holy Voodoo.
Yes.
The hog waller I thought also was very good.
Yep.
The pits and spits, those three. These three kind of right in the middle.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with, especially the Holy Voodoo.
Those 3 guys.
I might buy a bottle of that before I leave. Most disappointing to me, Honey Chipotle Killer Bee. I thought that would be the one I liked the most.
Yeah.
And it just kind of flattens all the flavors down. But, you know, everybody has their own preference. And to me, you already know what mine is. But I hope that, you know, our opinions on this and doing this test helps you make a decision about what rub is best for you. And there's no substitute for going out there and trying it. You can't buy every rub in the world, but hopefully this is a good guide into where you might want to steer.
Nothing. You can tell me. I'm gonna say, hey, smash that subscribe button.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like all the other YouTube guys. They have.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was informative and helpful to you guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button down below. Also subscribe to the channel, but make sure you turn on that notification bell, because if you don't, you won't be notified whenever we put out new videos. Lastly, I want to thank the Barbecue HQ and Arvin for letting me hang out here, use their stuff, and just kind of spend another day enjoying everything that they have here. It's a blast for anybody who loves barbecue. So if you're in the area, come check it out. See you guys next time.
Smash that subscribe button for Jeremy.
Holy Voodoo, I'm gonna try that again. Holy Voodoo is good. That's the best. It's almost like get like a beef jerky type of flavor in there too. You know what I'm talking about?
Pretty good.